Need certain amount of privacy in bedroom, so check if your bedroom is private enough or not. Consider measuring the width of the entrance door. I will add a document, a PDF for you to download with all the questions that you should consider after inspecting the house. And hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Neha and you're watching Immi Australia. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Neha and I make videos that help you navigate through your life easily here in Australia if you are planning to move to Australia or even if you're living in Australia. So if you are interested in such content, do consider subscribing to my channel. Alright, let's talk about rental inspections. Rental inspections can be the quickest 15 minutes of your life. You anxiously wait outside the rental property with other prospective tenants for the rental agent to open the house. As soon as this person opens the house, you quickly get into the house, rush towards all the corners to get a good glimpse of the house. Before you realize, your 15 minutes are over. You leave the house with the millions of questions in your head. Whether there was enough storage in the house? Where was the laundry? I'm here to help you out with this. Especially when you're renting your first house in Australia, these questions, this inspection itself can sound quite intimidating. I'm someone who has rented 3 houses in the past 3 years living here in Melbourne, Australia. So I definitely have ample of experience of renting and moving out and cleaning the house, end of lease cleaning. So let me help you with the first step, which is inspecting your rental property. What questions you should ask? What should be you looking for when you go for inspection? What should be in your lease document? All of that will be covered in this video. Let's not make this introduction any longer and let's dive in right into the video. Alright, so I've divided the video into different rooms and I will tell you exactly what to look for in that particular room. And I have my trusty laptop with me, so apologies if I'm not looking at the screen but reading my notes. So the first room is your living room. As soon as you enter the living room, look around, look at the walls. Walls are really important. A paint job can hide any minor sins, but if there are structural damages and there are big, huge cracks in the wall, that there's something taking note of. Go closer to the wall, touch if the walls are damp, because that might lead to mold infestation. So check if the walls are dry and not damp, and if there is any structural damage on the wall. Minor wear and tears are perfectly fine. The next one is lights. You're allowed to switch on and off all the lights in the house. Check if there are a sufficient amount of lights in the house, if it's well lit or not, and if all the lights are functioning properly or not. Also check for any loose live wires that might hang around in the house. Third one, smoke alarms. It is a legal requirement to have smoke alarms in the house in Australia. So check if the house has a smoke alarm or not. The next one is the floorboards. Floorboards, very expensive to fix and important in the house. So apart from the walk and listen to the creak test, look at the edges of the floorboard and see if they have started to lift up from the edges or not. If there are carpet around the house, check for the normal pull and lift in the carpet. If that's the case, immediately notify the real estate agent because fixing them, as I said, is an expensive affair. The next 2 rooms are bedrooms and kitchen. Even the laziest of the landlord will make sure that these 2 places are shiny because they're super important for anyone. Let's start with taps. So check all the taps in the house. Check if they're leaking or not. Check for any plumbing issues in the tap because if the taps are leaking, your utility bills will be a lot more than you expect. So definitely check for any leaking taps. Number 2, check the sink. Open the tap and listen to any strange noises. It won't hurt even to check under sink to check for any leakages that might be hidden there. Kitchen appliances and cooktop. Definitely if the house comes with a refrigerator, microwave, oven, dishwasher, make sure they are clean and are working properly. Run a finger on top of the range hood to make sure it's clean because these places are difficult to clean and when you move into the house, it should be clean or it should have been cleaned by the previous tenants. If you have a gas stove, check whether it's functioning properly or not. For Indians, I would recommend a gas stove and not an induction or an electric cooktop just because it's easier to control heat and cook in a gas stove. Check if you have enough pantry space, because we all have a lot of stuff for our kitchen and we would want enough storage to store all these items. Tiles and surfaces, again, these should be clean, sparkly and shiny. Apart from being clean, if you have a bathtub or a sink, take a closer look and check if there are any chips or cracks in those sinks and bathtubs or not. If yes, immediately report it to the agent. The cupboards, make sure the doors of the cupboards are working properly and check for any rodents, because these are the places where they hide. So that will give you an idea of whether this house is pest free or not. Let's move to the bedroom now. So bedroom is considered to be a private space and is usually quite clean as compared to the living room or bathrooms or kitchen. So again, like the living room, check the wall for any structural damage, check the floor, check the carpet. Mostly houses here in Australia would have carpets in the bedroom. So make sure that the carpets have not folded and they are in perfect pristine condition. Check the windows and the doors. Check the doorknobs, check the window hinge, check if the window opens or not. Check if there's a fly screen in the window or not. Check for roller blinds, or do you need curtains? You need to decide. If you're okay, you have to buy curtains. Otherwise, most new built houses will have roller blinds in the windows. Now, check whether your privacy is maintained in the bedroom or not. You don't want people to look towards your bedroom when you're sleeping. Of course, you can shut the blinds, but then you need certain amount of privacy in bedroom. So check if your bedroom is private enough or not. Again, there might be a walk-in robe, there might be a normal wardrobe. Check if there's enough space for you to store your clothes and accessories and footwear in the bedroom or not. If that space is enough for you or not. Let's move outside the house. Garage. So check if you have a shared car space or an individual garage, or you have a carport. Check the security of the garage doors. It's very important for the security of your car. Look at the entrance door. If you have a measuring tape, consider measuring the width of the entrance door, because you need to make sure that your furniture could fit in through that door. Check what is the security system of the front door. Is it secure enough? The next thing would be your garden, your backyard, your front yard. Look for the amount of grass that you need to mow. Ask the real estate agent whether they are going to mow the grass, somebody from the council would mow the grass, or you need to mow the grass. That should be made crystal clear before you move into the house. Check if the backyard, the front yard, your garden is secure or not, because you want your kids or your pets or yourself to be secure when you're out there. Some of the questions that you might have after inspecting the property would be, is there natural light coming through the house? Is there aircon or heating in the house? Is the property insulated? Is the layout or floor plan as you need? Do you need more than one bathroom? Is there enough storage and wardrobes? Are there power sockets where you need them? Apart from all these questions that you might have for yourself while you are inspecting or after you've inspected the house, there are a number of questions that you should always ask your real estate agent. Let's get into it. Definitely ask, what rules does Strata have? What is the internet provider here? Can I make any alterations? Are you willing to consider a 2-year lease period? What is the minimum lease period you're offering? What is the bond amount? When is the rent due? How do you prefer the rent to be paid? Is the owner planning to sell the house? What will be the increase in rent if we renew the lease? There are a number of questions that you can ask your real estate agent. I will add a document, a PDF for you to download with all the questions that you should consider after inspecting the house and all the questions that you should ask your real estate agent after inspecting the house in the description box below. Make sure you download it so that you feel more confident while inspecting your first house here in Australia. If you have any questions, like always, do let me know in the comment section. Definitely, you can message me on Instagram. My Instagram ID is right now on the screen. Follow me there for all the behind the screen stories. And if you liked this video, please give it a big fat thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification icon, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!